Honorable Benjamin Okezie Kalu, CON. Can you put your hands together for him? The Golden Ones, class of 98, are you in this room? The Golden Ones, class of 98, are you in this room? The Golden Ones, can you make some noise for one of your own? Your Royal Highness, Your Excellencies, the Vice-Chancellor, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, our Lord Spiritual, our Lord Temporal, this is the day that the Lord has made, and we are all rejoicing, and we're very glad in it. Those in support say aye. Those against say nay. They are not in this room. The ayes have it. Today you have in your midst the alumni convocation lecturer and the guest lecturer in the person of His Excellency, the Deputy Speaker, House of Representatives, Federal Republic of Nigeria. Join me as we make welcome Right Honorable Benjamin Okezie Kalu, Commander of the Order of the Niger. Give it up for him. Give it up for him. UNILCAL, if you are happy to have him here, I'm not seeing much activity in the gallery. You are not happy to be here. Those of you in the gallery, you are not happy to be here. The Deputy Speaker did not come alone. A galaxy of honorable members of the House of Representatives came with him all the way from Abuja. In fact, yesterday there were more, but due to exigencies of duty and current national realities, they could not make it yesterday, and today, notwithstanding, we still have quite a number of them. Therefore, UNILCAL at 50. Join me as we acknowledge the presence of Honorable Barrister Sunday Syracuse Umeha. Let's put our hands together for him, please. Thank you very much, Honorable. Also here, and of course I must apologize, parliamentary protocol is that members of the House of Representatives will introduce themselves. But because of time and this being an external event, I crave their indulgences to please introduce them. Also here is Honorable Sir Tochukwu Okere. Honorable, thank you so very much. Right Honorable Munachi Alozie, representing Obingwa Ugunabo Osisioma Federal Constituency in Abia State, is also here. Honorable Amobi Oga from Isukwato Umunnochi Federal Constituency, you are very welcome. Okaba Onhafia, Honorable Ibe Okwara, Arochukwu Onhafia Federal Constituency, you are very welcome. Honorable Esosa Iyawe, you are very welcome, sir. We are glad to have you. Honorable Matthew Donatus, thank you very much for joining us. We are glad to have you. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, a son of the soil, Honorable Emil Iyang, we are glad to welcome you home. Thank you for coming to be with us. Of course, also a neighboring son, but still a son. Let's make welcome Honorable Victor Abang. Thank you very much, Honorable, for coming to be with us. And last but not the least, Honorable Joseph Bassi is also here. Honorable Bassi, thank you very much for coming to join us. The Honorable Deputy Speaker also came with other people in his entourage. These are distinguished Abians, distinguished Igbos who have come from all walks of life to come and be with him. Please join me as I welcome the Executive Director, Finance of the Southeast Development Commission, Right Honorable Stanley Ugochukwu Onhajiroka. Right Honorable, thank you very much, sir. A former Speaker of the Abia State House of Assembly and Federal Commissioner in the FCT Civil Service Commission, Right Honorable Martins Azubike. Right Honorable, thank you for coming to join us, sir. The member representing Abia State on the board of the Southeast Development Commission is also here, Chief Daniel Akwari. Chief Akwari, thank you for being with us. Chief Ikenna Ariwodo, we celebrate you, sir. Professor Victor Okaogo, Chairman, Governing Council, Nigerian Institute of Nigerian Languages at Aba. Prof, you are very welcome, sir. A brand new, freshly minted, newly appointed professor is here in an academic environment. Professor Hagla Okorie, congratulations on your professorial elevation, and we are glad to have you here with us. Chief Emmanuel Onwuchekwa is also here. Otamba, welcome. Dr. Jerry Mwohu, Signor Kanu, you are all welcome. And again, last but not the least, His Royal Highness Eze Frank Osita Chooks. Thank you very much, Your Majesty, for coming to be with us. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, these are the elegant ladies and gentlemen in the entourage of His Excellency the Deputy Speaker. We are very sure that you make them warm in this beautiful, serene, amazing city of Calabar. Thank you very much and have a fantastic evening today. Thank you. If you clap for me, I will accept it. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Please, the Deputy Speaker will not forgive me if I do not make this special introduction. UNILCAL 50th anniversary and 37th convocation. Today is a special day. The Deputy Speaker did not come alone. As they heard that he was coming to be the alumni lecturer, the convocation lecturer, 70 graduates and alumni of the Faculty of Law, University of Calabar, that graduated in 1998 from all over the world came into Calabar to come and give solidarity to one of their own. They are known as the Golden Ones, the graduating class of 1998. If they can all rise up, look at them at the back there, looking resplendent, looking elegant in their sashes, looking amazing. One of their own is greeting them. There are 70 of them from Abuja, from Lagos, from the United Kingdom, from Port Harcourt, from Warri, Owerri, all over this country and all over the world. They have come to be with one of their own. Indeed, it is a great day, and we're happy to be here. Thank you very much. Great ones, put your hands together for yourselves there. Golden ones, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Your Excellency, Pro-chancellor and Deputy Vice-chancellor, please, we will take as much as we can before we move ahead. Please, we can't come to this point without doing a few more introductions. I want to recognize the Deputy Speaker of the Cross River State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Sylvester Gabi. Sir, you're welcome. Also, the Deputy Speaker of Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Kufra Basedidem, and then the Chief Whip of the Cross River House of Assembly, Right Honorable Hilary Bisson. Let me also, if you want to celebrate, please celebrate them. It's today a day of celebration. Please, there are people who make things happen in UNILCAL, and as it is, without them, some things cannot fall into place. I had introduced, but let me do that quickly again, and please permit me to go through it. The Pro-chancellor again, the 14th Pro-chancellor, and Chairman of the University of the Calabar Governing Council, DIG Udom U. Epo Udom, retired. Sir, please, you're welcome. Welcome. I also want to welcome one woman too, who history has favored her to be the Vice-chancellor at this time. We have known her to be the first female Vice-chancellor. We've also known her to be the 11th Vice-chancellor. But today we are celebrating her as the Golden Vice-chancellor. Professor Florence Obi, Ma, you are welcome. Can you wave to the crowd? Let me welcome also a Lieutenant, Deputy Vice-chancellor Academic, Professor Tony Young, please. Can we just see you wave? Deputy Vice-chancellor Administration, Professor Grace Nta, please. Just see them as the Deputy Vice-chancellor Research, Linkages and Collaborations, Professor Peter Okafor. We also want to welcome Mrs. Olaniyo Bemishola. Madam, please, if you are here, can we see you? Oh, you're welcome, ma. Welcome also Professor Victor Ansah. Sir? Okay, see them different places. Professor Basi Igriokon. Professor Antonia Inaja. Professor Anim Ajake. The way you are treating our council members, I hope I will not leave my job today. Please celebrate them. Dr. Mary Alile, Mr. Kayode Adebiyi, Honorable Deborah Farida Ibrahim, Dr. Lawal Bagiwa, Dr. Edo J. Edo, Dr. John Owen, Barrister Maxwell Eba, And finally, Registrar and Secretary to Council, Dr. Mrs. Chukwuka Icha. We want to welcome in a very special way, I only did that in mention before, our indefatigable, understanding, strong and highly cooperative 6th Chancellor, our father in the house. Without the Chancellor in the house, we are not talking about convocation. I refer to His Highness, the Sarakin of Kano, Alhaji Aminu Ado Bayero, CFR, Emir of Kano. Our father, you're welcome. I also mentioned one of us. When she was here, she participated so much in student affairs. In fact, if you want to call her an activist, you can call her an activist. Quite energetic, visionary, forward-looking, and result-driven. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Dr. Betta Edu. The NUC Executive Director is not here, but is represented by one of his able assistants. Permit me to welcome Dr. Nte Bissong. Sir, you're welcome. Please, we know that we have also welcomed the Special Advisor, General Duties to the Governor of Cross River State, Dr. Barrister Ekpeyon Akbar. And we welcome the Chairmen of Councils that are here. The Executive Chairman of Ubudu, we are told, is here. Honorable Ambassador Udiandeye Peter, and is here with his dear wife. Sir, you're welcome. I'm getting to the end so that we can start. I'm also welcoming the Chairman, Code of Conduct Tribunal, Dr. Barrister Benasara Umar Congo, is represented by Dr. Ivo Owan, Head of South-South Zone, Code of Conduct Tribunal. I also want to recognize the Honorable Minister of State Petroleum Resources and Gas, Right Honorable Peripo Epo, but is represented by Professor Udemu Udofia. And lastly here, the Special Advisor on Non-Indigenous Affairs, Governor's Office, Mazioke Madwekwe. Please, we will still be carrying other introductions as they come. Like I said, we'll be moving on. Please, we will take other introductions. Let's move on. The Vice Chancellor, Ma, at your instance, your children who were here waiting since, they knew that our distinguished lecturer will be here and other guests, and they have said they just want to perform for just within the range of just less or precisely 5 minutes. I'm talking of the students of the University of Calabar Demonstration Secondary School. Can we have them quickly? Spoken word. Can we celebrate our children? Children, are you ready quickly, or else we'll move on? Okay, they are coming out. Let's also welcome Senator Professor Sandy Ono. That's a great alumnus. Sir, you're welcome.
Who needs mic? Are you going to say something?
UCIDSS, before I am crucified, I have, Your Excellency, some very special people who are here even because of you. They wanted to run away, but they knew you were coming. They are up there in the gallery. Great Nigerian students! That's their voice. Please, can you put your hands together for yourselves? You are highly appreciated and welcome. Thank you very much. Thank you, you're welcome.
years, not just numbers, but echoes of greatness, a symphony of dreams, carved in stone and wisdom, a beacon of knowledge, rising from humble beginnings to the throne of distinction.
Oh, UNILCAL, a cradle of vision and knowledge. You stand steadfast through tides of time, a sanctuary where minds take flight and seeds of excellence bloom unstoppable, a citadel of endless might.
Through these gates, generations have passed. Giants walked, scholars, leaders, dreamers, innovators, change makers, a harvest of minds shaping tomorrow. From lecture halls to global stages, your impact, UNILCAL, is the story told.
We are the legacy, the torch carriers, bound by knowledge, driven for purpose. With every lesson we rise higher, and with every challenge we become stronger. A river of knowledge ever flowing, crossing boundaries, igniting change. You mold the future with hands of wisdom, the lantern bearers of Africa's golden dream.
But greatness isn't just in the past. It's the fire that fuels tomorrow. UNILCAL, a rising sun, ever burning, ever leading, ever soaring.
From science to arts, medicine to law, bridges of wisdom stretch beyond walls. Empowering Africa, inspiring nations. UNILCAL, the name that calls to greatness.
We are not just history. We are the moment. A tapestry woven with knowledge and grace. A symphony of courage. A melody of strength. Our steps forward time can never erase.
50 years, the first newborns, a home where knowledge twists and turns. We honor the past, embrace the now, and march to the future with heads held high. But 50 years is not the end. It is the dawn of greater days. A firm foundation, a future bright. UNILCAL, forever ablaze.
Not just an institution, but a revolution where intellect meets purpose, where future ignites, a fortress of learning, a temple of wisdom. UNILCAL stands unwavering in its light.
To the present, strong and bold. Students, faculties, stories untold. Together we build, together we rise. UNILCAL's flame, eternal, alive.
To the future, bright with promise, a canvas vast, a vision grand, with innovation, strength, and wisdom. We lift this lantern with steadfast hands.
UNILCAL, oh, what a tale of challenges met. What now will we do? For 50 golden years of impact profound, we celebrate a legacy. We ignite a future. UNILCAL beyond limits, beyond time. 50 years. Oh, what a tale of challenges met, of triumphs won, and yet the best is yet to come. UNILCAL journey has just begun. I carry this lantern as a symbol of the past, of our foundation, our struggles and our triumphs. UNILCAL has shaped us, and we have shaped the world. I pass this lantern with pride and hope. This lantern burns with wisdom, resilience and dedication that fuels our mission. As teachers, we guide, we inspire, we build. And today, I pass this flame
into the hands of the present generation.
This lantern is the fire of our dreams, the power of our pursuits. We are UNILCAL, bold and strong, rising to meet the future. I hold this flame with honor and pass it forward with faith.
So let the banners wave, let the voices soar, 50 years and still much more. We honor the past, embrace the now, and march into the future with heads held high. With this lantern, I embrace tomorrow. The future is bright, the vision is clear. I carry the light of UNILCAL into a new dawn, knowing that knowledge for service will forever shine.
So let the drums roll. Let the trumpet sound. For 50 golden years of impact profound, we celebrate a legacy. We ignite a future. UNILCAL beyond limits. UNILCAL beyond time.
Please, can we celebrate our children again? Thank you very much. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, somebody has to set the tone and the pace for this event. Somebody has to stand in front and others will rank behind. Somebody has to give the command and others will follow. Somebody has to be first among equals. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, permit me to invite one woman I have welcomed before, but I'm now welcoming her in a special way. I'm referring to is that our business magnate, our great alumnus, Chief ABC Ojako. Please, can we celebrate him? This man, like many others, has been a silent, huge blessing to this great institution. Far away, his blessings continues to trickle down to every part of us. You're welcome, sir. So like I have said, I have told us who is coming next, and I've told us who she is, and I've told us that she leads from the front. It's my now duty, responsibility, and honor to invite the Golden Vice-Chancellor of the University of Calabar, none other than Professor Florence Banku Obi. Can we just give the celebration as she comes? If you celebrate my Vice Chancellor, I will go and sit down, even if it's me.
Thank you, our wonderful information officer. Your Excellency, the Deputy Speaker of the Federal House of Representatives, our own very distinguished alumnus, and his colleagues who are all here with him. My dear Chancellor, His Highness Aminu Ado Bayero, Sarkin Kanu, the 15th Emir of Kanu, my Pro-chancellor, and his darling wife, DIG Epo Okodo, my dear principal officers who are all here, very distinguished alumni who have traveled from near and far, according to the words of our song, the UNILCAL song. We have come from near and far to unite in Calabar. Indeed, we came from far and near. 50 years ago, when this university started as a campus of the University of Nigeria. And then we became autonomous in 1975. Today, we mark 50 years of our existence, 50 years of impactful knowledge and service to humanity, 50 years of resilience, 50 years of production of credible men and women who are holding their own across the world. We are indeed proud as a university to have produced, in the course of 50 years, men and women who are shakers and movers of Nigeria and indeed the world. Ours are playing very credible roles everywhere. We are very proud to have the Senate President of Nigeria as one of us. We are very proud to have the Deputy Speaker of the House of Rep as one of us. We are honored to have the Governor of Cross River State as an alumnus, including the Deputy Governor. And indeed, we have several Deputy Governors. We are indeed a very proud university. In industry, we have captains of industries. They'll just introduce ABC Ojako here. We have key players in the banking sector. Zenith Bank General Manager or Managing Director. She is our own and she's making waves across the world. Politics. In academics, where we even have great farmers. We have entrepreneurs. Today, indeed, my dear alumni and great guests, it's a day of celebration. It's a day we are rolling out the drums to celebrate 50 years of existence of this university. And we want to showcase our own, the very best, or one of the very best we have. One of the very best we have, His Excellency, Honorable Benjamin Kalu, PhD. A man who took time to have 3 degrees from University of Calabar. Today, we want to also use this opportunity to mentor and talk about to the younger ones, to know that UNILCAL has come of age. These men and women gathered here have held the banner of UNILCAL, just like the children said. The light of UNILCAL is shining very bright indeed. My dear brothers, my dear sisters, my dear alumni, I want to welcome each and every one of you for making time out. This is the first segment of this celebration, which is the anniversary lecture. And you know, in university tradition, every convocation, we start with convocation lecture. For this year, we are doing anniversary and convocation lecture 2 in 1. And we decided as a Senate to choose no other person than our own so that we'll showcase him to the world. And the world will know that UNILCAL has indeed come of age. I thank you very much, sir, for agreeing to be the guest speaker for today's event. After this, we are going to go into the second part. And the second part is even more interesting. That will be honoring and recognizing very distinguished men and women that have made us proud and are making us proud. There are even upcoming Malabites that we are going to recognize. There are Malabites to watch. There are ambassadors of UNILCAL. There are faces of UNILCAL. And all of them will be recognized and honored today. I thank you all for coming. Please, if you are not one of the person to be recognized today, don't think we have forgotten you. If we came here today to recognize 163,000 students we have graduated for 50 years of the university, 163,000 people will not get out of this place. We have some we are recognizing today. Tomorrow may be your turn. Please don't feel bad if you are not one of those to be honored today. But we appreciate each and every one of you. The university has also recognized and identified some projects that want to live as anniversary projects. And of course, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we had earlier sent letters to you telling you about our anniversary project. 50 years of existence of this university, we yet do not have a befitting Senate building. If you go to Lagos, you don't need to ask, where is the Senate building? It welcomes you into the university. Because from afar, you see there the Senate. UNILCAL has come of age. We think we deserve to have such a building. Also, we are looking at having a convocation arena, an event arena generally. And I am happy that we have people here who have even looked at the list we have sent. And many of them, even like our guest speaker, is already earmarked the convocation arena. And he will be going after this to do groundbreaking. Please, can we put our hands together for him? I thank you very much, sir. And I know that Sir Dr. ABC Ojako will be leaving us very soon. But he's also one who has also earmarked some or identified or picked from what we have identified some projects to handle for us. As a medical doctor, he stayed in Hall 2. He has decided to renovate Hall 2. So the medical students, I'm sure you'll be very excited at the end of the renovation. That is not just it. He has also agreed that he's going to work at Student Center, the Malabo Center. And in addition to giving anatomy department a lab. I thank you very much, sir. I have to say this before you leave because I know you'll soon be leaving and you will not be here while we talk about you. So distinguished men and great men and women, please just relax. We started late, but don't worry. We'll take good care of all of you. My students, very soon people will be coming up to reach you, but please, quietly, don't make noise, accept whatever they bring for now to start with. We are celebrating UNILCAL at 50. And indeed, we are ready to celebrate UNILCAL at 50. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Can we celebrate our Vice Chancellor? very much. Like I said, permit me, the Vice Chancellor, to quickly recognize our 9th Vice Chancellor and a father in the house, Professor James Epoke. Sir, you're welcome. Yes. And then I also want to welcome one of us too, Honorable Justice Okonabang, the Justice of the Court of Appeal, Law Class of 87. Sir, you're welcome too. I had earlier done this introduction, but I will do it again. I know that since we started, the national president of UNILCAL Alumni has been around and has worked very, very hard to also keep the tempo going. Please let me again recognize Barrister Paul Eshemomo. So wherever you are, can greet us. And I know that also the chairman of the Board of Trustees has also been around too. Right Honorable Bright Omokodion. Sir, you're welcome. I'm moving on to the next item. This event of today is chaired by a woman. I'm very deliberate about that, not a man. A woman who is a veritable leader and a commander in many respects. A woman who has been a vice chancellor of 2 universities in this country and has done very well when she was on the saddle. The same woman who moved forward in the midst of men to become the very first female president of the Nigerian Academy of Science. I'm referring to none other than one of us who we are so proud of, Professor Eka Braid. I welcome you, ma, to give us your remarks as the chairman of today's occasion. Thank you for your sacrifice to be here. Now you can take this way? Okay, you take this. Thank you for your understanding. Please, can we just, where are our ushers? Can we just lead our chairman up to this point?
These stairs are very challenging. I wonder how Florence will be got up here. The protocol is a bit long, but I'll try to walk through it. Your Excellency, the Deputy Speaker at this event, the Deputy Speaker and the Convocation Lecturer for today, Right Honorable Benjamin Kalu, Your Excellency, the Acting Governor of Cross River State, I'm sure he's yet to arrive, Speaker of the House of Assembly, Cross River State, the Chancellor, His Royal Highness, Alhaji Aminu Bayero, OON, Emir of Kano, Pro-chancellor and Chairman of Council, DIG Udomepo Udom, OON, the Vice Chancellor, I should say the Golden Jubilee Vice Chancellor, the 3 Deputy Vice Chancellors, the management team of University of Calabar, that is the registrar, the bursar, librarian, and all the deans, directors, provosts, and HODs. The regulators of education in Nigeria, I can see NUC represented here, one of the regulators. Other council members here present, former vice chancellors, visiting vice chancellors, our royal highnesses here, national president of UNILCAL Alumni, local members of the local branches of the alumni, our religious leaders here, members of the university press, ladies and gentlemen of the press, Malabites and Malabresses. I thought it was reasonable action. Okay, we accept that. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it's really my pleasure to welcome you to this historic event. I call it a historic event because it is happening within the 50th year anniversary celebration of UNILCAL. Let me congratulate upfront the Vice-Chancellor, the Golden Jubilee Vice-Chancellor, I must always remember that, and her team, her formidable team, for putting together this celebration, which started some days back. I also like to congratulate and really thank the council chairman and the members of council for the support they have given to this team that has put this together. I know what it is because I've been there twice. Let me dwell on the council a bit. The council, some people generally make things happen. Some people watch things happen. And some people wonder what happened. This council has people in it that really make great things happen. I'm not insinuating, but you need to look at how many women are in the team, UNILCAL management team. One has finished her tenure, another man has taken over. Because before it was just one man and the others. The librarian, the registrar this time. The bursar is still hanging on, but maybe a woman will take over later. It's not a professor. Now, UNILCAL has come a very long way. And I can say this, it's evidence-based. Because I was there, I have been there from the beginning till now. So I know how we have scaled many challenges, many hard times to get to where we are today. So I think we should all congratulate ourselves, the UNILCAL people in the hall. You need to congratulate everybody that has worked hard to make UNILCAL come to this level of development. I have a big smile in my heart because of that. Because I know what it was before and what is now. Now the university has three functions. The mandate of the university include teaching, research, and community service. So far, collectively, all universities have done well in terms of teaching and learning and research. However, community service has been a bit left behind. And that is why I'm glad that the topic of the lecture today addresses this issue. I really don't know what is in the mind of Your Excellency, but I suspect that we are going to link us with the town, with the community, taking down to town. I'm not sure how your lecture will go, but I know it will be interesting. I've listened to you a number of times. You may not have noticed me, but I was there in sad times, Ogoyen Ayaonu's tribute night, and some other more joyful times. So I know you are going to anchor this lecture properly and take us, prompt us, jolt us into action so that the universities will take the last bit of his mandate seriously. That is community service. Because if we sit in the ivory tower and continue learning and teaching and doing research. And there's no link between what we do with the outside. Nothing will happen. We'll stand in one spot, and keep going from where we are to where we are. We will not move. Sustainable development can never be possible if what we learn in the university is not translated into policy and practice. If what we learn in the university, what the results of our research, all the patents are locked up in NOTAP or put in the shelves of the universities, there has to be research translation, which means that we must be addressing problems facing the nation in research. And we must be ensuring that the outcome of our research influences policy and influences practice. And I know that where you are now, you are able to make that happen. Because most of our problems arise because we do not apply what we do in the university to the outside world. Imagine let's take power supply for instance. All the professors of engineering, electric, all the universities I've headed as vice chancellor, have thousands of them. We've been promoting them and going out. But we still have power supply problem. Why? So let me hang it there. I know that your lecture will address it because I've heard you speak somewhere before. So as Academy of Science president, past president, I'm now past president, I handed over the other day. So I know that is our main problem. If you can break that jinx and make sure that we do the research that is problem solving, that contribute to sustainable development, the SDGs will evade us. So I hope that after your lecture, we'll be moved to make sure that we make that happen. All the universities, beginning from UNILCAL, and I hope UNILCAL will blaze the trail. Thank you very much. I wish you a pleasant experience at this lecture today, and I'm eager to listen to Your Excellency. Thank you.
Can we celebrate our mother, please? The Chancellor, Pro-chancellor, Vice Chancellor, please permit me to inform us that the number 3 citizen of this country is on his way. I'll be here soon, and when it comes, we'll welcome him officially. But for now, University of Calabar may be based in Calabar, but we have this university representatives and ambassadors in different parts of the world and in Nigeria. It is a unified and organized body. It has its own national executive officers. And there are also chapter chairmen who man affairs at the different branches to keep these units running. We gather that we have ambassadors from Abuja, Asaba, Benin, Rivers, Wukari, Obudu, Owerri, Umuahia, Uyo, Oron, Lagos, Ikorepane, Bayelsa, and Abo in the house. May I implore all our chapter chairmen and national executive officers to please rise up collectively for recognition, please. All chairmen of our branches, of our alumni, please, wherever you are, please, can we rise up for recognition? Please, can we celebrate them? Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Your presence here is well appreciated. Thank you. Whenever the Senate President comes into the building, he will be properly recognized. But for now, the University of Calabar has a pro-chancellor who doesn't speak much, but is always in command whenever he stands out. A man with a very sweet and impressive military career. A man who has made it and he still knows what it takes to be there at the top. Permit me to invite the Pro-chancellor and chairman of the governing council of the University of Calabar, DIG Udom Epo Udom, to please step up for his remarks. Can we celebrate our Pro-chancellor? If we don't celebrate him well, I will get annoyed here. Please celebrate our Pro-chancellor. Let the applause get louder. I'm watching those of you who are not celebrating him because I will arrange for your arrest after this.
Thank you. This is not the time for arrest to have to say that openly. When the time for arrest comes, we do it, we will not be here. Let me start by recognizing the chairman of today's occasion, Professor Ekabret. Recognize the Deputy Speaker, and of course, today's Speaker of the Convocation, Right Honorable Benjamin Carlo. You are welcome, sir. Recognized members of the National and State Assembly who are here. Of course, the acting governor of Cross River State, he has come back. I recognize that. My Chancellor, Royal Highness Raji Aminu Ado Bayero, the Emir of Kano, my Vice Chancellor, of course, I have to recognize my wife. I didn't come alone. The members of the governing council of this important university, the principal officers of this great institution, members of University Senate, national presidents, and members of UNILCAL Arena worldwide. Real fathers here, gentlemen, clergy, members of the university community, my local government chairman is here, and the owners of this wonderful institution, Honorable Gideon Owa, his dear wife, Maraba and Marabas. The press, ladies and gentlemen, and MC said it all. I don't like long speeches. I believe in action. I repeat, I don't like long speeches. I believe in action. So not going to be long here. My speech just to thank you for the time to come to this evening and to partake in this wonderful ceremony. You see somebody like the whole Deputy Speaker, despite his tight program, leaving Abuja to come here, one has to praise him. Thank you, sir. I'd like to talk about my chancellor flying right from Kano to this place. In fact, all of you, we are very happy that you are here. I want to say that I'm very, very proud and remember that I'm here in UNILCAL. Why do I say that? Because I've seen what UNILCAL has produced. You come to my state, Akwa State. UNILCAL produced an uncommon governor that transformed the state to do other, to be the other states in this country. Last time, I jokingly carried my council members to Akwa State to come and see what this man did when he was in office. I mentioned my local government chairman here is from here, ex-student of UNILCAL. My local government headquarters used to be a real local government for the past years since it was created. But now you go there, you come back and thank UNILCAL. The headquarters now is as beautiful as the wife of my chairman here, is as handsome as my chairman here. My chairman, please, can you stand up? Let's see you. You are welcome. So UNILCAL, you have done a lot of things, not only to this country, but worldwide. So thank all of you for coming and to making this ceremony a great success. On the part of the council, we promise that at the end of our tenure, we're going to add something different to this UNILCAL. Something, UNILCAL is not bad, but we are going to make it better, I can assure you. My appeal is all the alumni from this UNILCAL, please don't go and do like other people. When you go, you turn your back to where what makes you what you are today. Remember us. That is this great institution. Contribute your quota so that we turn this place to what we see abroad. A few weeks ago, myself and my VC were in UK, in one university, and we saw what the university should look like. So please, all my friends, all of you that pass from there, don't forget this place. Contribute your quota so that at the end of the day, your name will be written in gold. Once more, thank you. At the end of the ceremony, please, God will give us the grace to go back peacefully. Thank you.
celebrate the Pro-Chancellor again. Ladies and gentlemen, we just have to move on. You know that time today has not been on our side. We want to take on the citation of the anniversary/convocation lecturer. Like I said, when he was introduced awkwardly because we felt a proper time will be carved out that will be given to unveil and unmask this great Nigerian. And one man is standing by to perform this assignment. In fact, we've kept him in the cooler for a while. He's waiting like a masquerade waiting to be unveiled. I want to invite our friend and brother, the provost of the College of Postgraduate Studies, our young, energetic, dynamic, and very courageous, you won't allow me to finish, courageous friend, and permit me to say the last, for now, the 36th inaugural lecturer of the University of